Hello, welcome to the Nose Dose channel. In this video, I will talk about men's fragrances that I have in my collection. The first one will be Irish Leather from Memo, Paris. This fragrance belongs to the leather collection created by Memo. It is classified as unisex, but I would say that it's more suitable for men. But to be honest, it never stops me. I am familiar with almost all fragrances from Memo leather line, and I can say that the most of them are not characterized by the pungent scent of leather, and the Irish leather is one of them. I'm not a fan of very bright leather coats, and this line of leather fragrances from Memo impressed me a lot. In this fragrance, the leather cord is very soft, and the brightest note is juniper berries. I can feel pine, wood, leather and amber in it. Also, I think that this fragrance is quite static. It almost doesn't change during the day. Sometimes it's good when you know what to expect, but it has a peculiarity. It reminds me a bit of Eccentric 02 from Eccentric Molecules, because I can feel a slight carrotiness in it. The fragrance is long-lasting one. I can smell it for about 5 hours, but it stays pretty close to the skin, and I definitely recommend giving it a try. Toy Boy from Moschino. Everyone who has tried this fragrance in one voice says that it is feminine, but it's not. It was conceived as a fragrance for men. Everyone is confused by the fact that in this fragrance is very frank and bright rose. And of course it is usually a style of women's fragrances. I love that in modern perfumery notes are no longer tied to one gender. This fragrance is gorgeous on both women and men. It is a whole new interpretation of rose, which has been previously used in countless fragrances over the decades. Here we have rose with powdered black pepper and juniper wood. Toy Boy has very long-lasting trail, and it stays on skin for about 5 hours. I think this is the best bear from all three. The white bear smells like laundry detergent. The pink one smells like bubblegum, but this one is a masterpiece. Toy Boy is not trivial, but the rose is bright and very recognizable, and it is very confusing, in a good way. Once you try it, and you will never mistake it for any other fragrance. And now, Encre Noir by Lalique. It is another fragrance that tells us woody and vetiver story. Its name translates like black ink. You know, besides the woody and vetiver soreness, I can smell a fresh newspaper ink that pinches my nose. And it feels like you're reading a newly printed newspaper and the ink is still imprinted on your fingers. There are only few notes in this fragrance. It is a cypress, a few types of vetiver, cashmere wood and musk. And in 100% I can say that it can be a niche fragrance. And it has the advantage of being affordable. It lasts up to 4 hours on my skin. Bois, Imperial from Essential Parfums. I think you will not be surprised, but this fragrance was also intended for men, but women are buying it at a speed of light. I have heard that this fragrance is similar to Ganymede. I won't get attached to the pyramid as it is also quite simple. It is woody and peppery, but also I can smell dried bitter herbs and resins in it very well. Having tried Ganymede in a shop, I can agree that they are somewhat similar. They were both created by Quentin Bish. I did an experiment on my mom. I didn't tell which fragrance I used, and she mistook it for the Sycamore from Chanel. This is the one of the most long-lasting fragrances that I have used. I can smell it on myself for about 24 hours, especially if the fragrance gets on my hair. I also applied it on my clothes and left it in my wardrobe for the sake of the test. I swear I could smell it for about 2 weeks. It permeated everything around me. It has a very far-reaching trail. I don't recommend buying it without testing, because it has a herbal bitterness that may not suit everyone. And I wanna say thank you if you watched this video till the end. Subscribe to my channel and comment your thoughts about these fragrances below. Have a nice day. Bye!